There we go.
Hi, happy
Sorry.
Monday night, everyone. Little glitch with our technical department. You know what? Welcome. And Jeffrey, Cruising for One, is usually with us, but he is on the Caribbean Princess today. I'm happy to share. I've been following along with him on Facebook, and he had a really nice looking ravioli spinach thing for lunch and said they're very short staffed, but the crew is doing the best they can to hustle. So that's from the Caribbean Princess today. It is so good to see you all. Thanks for popping in. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And by all means, hit a thumbs up. As odd as it sounds, a thumbs up means a lot on YouTube. So it means a lot to us, therefore. Yep. And so thanks. It's really nice to see all of you.
If you look right here, there's right there, it says subscribe.
So thanks, everyone. I hope everybody is off to a good week. Here we are on January 6th of 2025. I think it's the first Monday of the new year. So How was everybody's Monday? Tim and Cindy, so good to see you. And Matt, really good to see you. Ontario girl says it's freezing there. I think it's freezing in a lot of places. Deidre, hi there. Bobby, nice to have you with us. There's our Hetty.
Yay,
with
Hetty.
A very snowy Washington, D.C. I saw you on the news. Not you personally, but your city there.
Yeah, wow. We want you to get on the news for us, though.
It says like the most snow you've had in like how many years? A long time. So a lot of snow came there, and Carrie's happy that it's sunny in Vancouver. It was a great day today. I had to drive a long ways one direction and a long ways back home today, and it snowed a lot of it. Yeah. So,
and I'm hoping for better. So
Newport Beach. So he wants something warm. So let's see. Deidre says, happy to be early. Oh, I have reviews for us on the Panama Canal cruise excursions. Took the same cruise about 3 years ago. First go to all the talks about the ship. So educational. Thanks for saying that. I love to go to those talks. I like it whenever it says enrichment. I get excited. So I'm excited. Thanks for saying that. We'll get there. Oh, Code 4 for Life. You guys are running errands. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for popping in and saying hey.
When I read it as we are running out of errands.
Can I send you some?
Yeah, we got all kinds we can send.
So it's nice to have you. And anybody that hasn't subscribed and watched Code 4 for Life, you should take a look. They're worthwhile, very worthwhile. Larry from Sun City, it's 70. Look at you. Hey, Lori, sure is nice to see you. The MCHS Sapphire Productions. Hi, nice to have you here. Christy, you and David, so nice to see you.
One quick note on Code 4 for Life. So we started our new series last week about dining on the cruise ships. So Code 4 for Life will do a deep dive into those. So if you want to see what the actual food is about, I don't link to theirs right there, but just go to their channel and you'll be able to see.
They do a really good job reviewing food. Yeah, they're number one, are very qualified to review food. I'm going to say that because some people aren't and they do anyway. That's why I don't. That's why I say
I eat anything.
But they do also a really good job of doing it while they're sitting there. I'm always a little bit, I don't know if the word's intimidated, but they do a really good job, really good job. And they don't bug anybody. They do a nice job.
Yeah.
So it's really nice. We've got Kay here, HRVOJE from Canada. Nice to have you too. And Beeler Girl, Sick and Bears from Tennessee. So a question for you. Angie.
Yeah, we'll watch.
23. Becky, so good to see you, Becky. Here you've got dinner lined up somewhere on a ship. Okay, anyone from Texas? We're retiring there in a few months.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, Kay. Yeah, if anybody is here from Texas, speak up.
Here's a question from Richard.
Rich. It's Rich and Pat,
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. We've heard you talk about the hop on, hop off. Are they usually at most ports, or do you have to go into town to find them? A lot of them. So look at the town that you want to do it at. But a lot of them, like, for example, think about Boston. Their hop on, hop off trolley only comes over to the cruise port on days that the cruise ship will be there. So look at the town that you're wanting to be in. This is really funny, but I'm not above calling them. I've called them in different places and just asked, and they're always really nice to tell you. And amazingly, a lot of people speak English. So definitely, and pop down there, like what town you're looking at. If we've been there, we'll tell you. But a lot of them will come over to the port because, like, even in Puerto Vallarta, they come over to the port on the day when there's a ship there.
Yeah, and they do the same thing in Athens and other places we've been to. So, yeah, they'll come directly to the ship.
Yeah,
you can catch them there.
Yeah. So, yeah. Kevin, nice to see you, Kevin. I got to talk with Kevin today. Rhonda, how are you? It is so nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. I really hope you're doing well. Betty, good evening, Betty. I'm going to write this down. Let's see. Ontario girl. Oh, keep the snow. Hi there, Kathy. Hope you and John are doing well. Let's see. I have to write down this. Just reminded me. Okay. All righty.
They're talking about the snow.
Okay. All righty. And Linnea, so nice to see you there from Northern California. I hope you're doing well. Let's see.
Well, Carrie's looking at the 60th anniversary
you're
cruise.
Thinking about that. That's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a really fun one. Like, I would have booked that and turned it into a group if we weren't going to be somewhere else, because that's going to be a really fun one. I don't know why they waited, and maybe it took them a long time to line things up, but I thought we were going to be announcing this like 2 years ago. And then when it wasn't showing up, I thought, well, maybe they will like a year out. No. So it's okay.
There you go.
But I think the Temptations are awesome.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with them.
Yeah, they're really nice. So let's see. We've got Liz. Nice to see you there in Arizona. And Karen. So nice to see you too. Let's see. Janet. Hey there, Janet. Oh, thank you. So Janet's going to come on the Love Boat cruise. We're going to have a really fun time. Well, hey there, Donna. So nice to see you. Really good. I hope you and your family are doing well. And Boss Papa, nice to see you too. Let's see. Senior Sea Dog from Prescott.
Yeah.
Chris Moss. Hey, Chris. 74 days until his Princess cruise. Are you on the Discovery? Or is that the last one? I don't know. Sometimes I forget. So it's okay, Kathy. I was talking to Kathy. It's okay. It's all right. We're okay. I think it was 1 minute after, wasn't it? It wasn't very long.
We were right on.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Let's see. From Chile, Iowa, is where Holly is. 11 degrees. Oh my goodness. Missed the snowstorms that went south of us. That's good. It went south of you. Where my mom lives, when I spoke with her today, she said they missed the storms, I guess. Even That's Indianapolis good. Up to Tipton got it. But north of that, they didn't get it. So that's kind of nice. Hey, Holly. So good to see you and Craig. I hope you're doing well. Nancy says it's snowing in Maryland too. Hi there, Mike. Mark and Melanie, hey there. They committed to the Egypt group cruise in 2027. It's going to be awesome. Oh, it's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. It's going to be epic. So I don't know. You know how if you use your phone for things, then you keep on seeing things like whatever place you were looking up or whatever it was. So now my Instagram is picking up a whole lot of different companies and a lot of different photographers that photograph Egypt. And so I'll see something and watch it, and then I'll hurry up and look at the itinerary. And you know what? We're going there. We're going to all these places. So I am really, really excited. It's going to be extraordinary. It's really going to be, a point in time that we're not having again. So It's really, really special. So I'm glad Mark and Melanie are coming. Really glad they're coming. Hey, Hank, Eclipse 2026. Here's my situation. Right now I have one balcony and nobody has spoken for it. If you want it, say the word and I'll save it for you, Hank. People have emailed me about it. I used to have a mini suite and Princess took it. And so that shows you that they need the space. And so at my price, I have one balcony left. And I want to say, golly, I think it's around $8,000 maybe for two people, but it's a whole lot more than that if you look at the price. So I will watch if you guys think you want it, or call me when we get done here if you do. But we'd be delighted to have you and Diane come. We would. That would be good. So.
Well, he said, this is for some friends.
So for some friends. Yeah. So yeah, let me know. They'll email me Wednesday. Okay. This is Monday. Yeah. Okay. Tell them to email me. Let's see. Yeah, Gordon is toasty. So
you're not too cold.
Yeah, that eclipse cruise is really interesting, isn't it? Because when Princess, if you're newer around here, so Princess released that 2026 eclipse cruise, and it was the only one they did. And then I think once they saw how fast that sold out, they kind of took a while, but then they finally released a couple of, I think it's 3 other ones that go, but they're expensive too. So there's a lot of people that want to be there for that. So, and if anybody wants to know, I've sent out some other things to people about the Eclipse 2027. I think I have 9 or 10 balconies left. Not balconies. Some of them, there's like some ones with windows, and then the French, balcony types. Yeah. So that's where we are. Mm-hmm. So I'm excited. Let's see. Oh, wow. Steve and Bev, they have 11 inches of snow in their yard. Headed to the Caribbean. That's a good thing. Oh, to be on the Caribbean
there you
Princess.
Go.
Well, Jeffrey's down there. Keep an eye on the Facebook because I'm sure he'll take us along with him. Let's see, Midge. Nice to see you, Midge. Are you back home? Back in sunny Southern California. Left Denver in freezing fog on Saturday. Oh my goodness. You know what? Every time I look at flights, going through Denver in the wintertime, I never want to go through there or put anybody through there just because you never know, right? I know there's a lot of places you don't know, but I always think of that there. So Kay says all their family in Texas are in Texas and they're moving to the hill country. I've heard that's beautiful. Hey, Renee, you and Bill. Oh, you guys are back. We drove a long way on Saturday to beat the storm. Oh, that's good. Cold in Minnesota, but it isn't snow. I'm so glad. Ready for their Sun Princess cruise February 1st. That's just around the corner. Like not even a whole month left. So yeah, Kathy and Kay are talking about it. Susan, so nice to see you. You guys have a few flurries in Mississippi. Wow. That is chilly. Let's see. Lori says, have you heard of Princess not honoring the Carnival Corp onboard credit if you get a cruise on a promotion? Seems like there's always a promotion. You know what? It depends on what promotion there is. So when I asked my BDM, business development manager, that's what they call your regional person, like at Princess, it's supposed to be your go-to. I asked her about them not honoring the Carnival Corp shareholder benefit for people Princess picks, and she sent me a little clip out of the terms and conditions, which I clicked on myself and looked, and it says it's not combinable with other promotions. The hard thing that it comes into play with me is some people are getting it and some people are not getting it. And David and Christy, if you're still here, comment if you've gotten your onboard credit. Yeah, I should just look for Panama Canal because that was not booked with a Princess Pick or any other wild promotion, and they didn't get theirs. And so there's a lot going on. Yeah. But yes, I have heard of that happening. And then you have people that generally get it with their casino offers. Every once in a while, somebody says they don't get it. It's just a mess. The problem is they have that Stock Perks app, but human eyes still look at it and decide and apply it. So that's, I think, where you get the variation is because different people, interpret things differently and give out different things or don't give out different things. So yeah, tell me what y'all think. So thank you, Mary, for reminding everybody. Thumbs up. If we haven't, where are our thumbs up? I don't know where to see that on here. Gordon, you're in charge of checking out thumbs up. Okay, let's see. Lori saw a video on Facebook. Okay.
That was where her
Let's see. Donna says they live in Texas and mostly cruise out of Galveston, so we can drive to the port if you have questions. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Donna. Here's a good question. So, we're coming there in November to cruise out of Galveston, so we have to fly into Houston. So if it were you, would you stay at a hotel by the Houston airport and take the transfer down in the morning? Or would you fly in the night before, get an Uber just to take you down to Galveston and stay a hotel there? And I'm kind of weighing it out because when we first booked the Love Boat Cruise, there were no transfers available. Well, today I booked it for somebody, and the transfers round trip are $58, right? And so for for one person to pay $90 each direction for an Uber would be a lot. And then even for two people, if our transfers total are $116 together, then paying an Uber both directions, that's a lot. But then again, I hear people say that often there's a big delay at the Houston airport with the transfers and you don't get down to the port until later. And I want to be early. So tell me what you think, Donna. Okay. You're a girl on the ground there. Okay. Oh, hi, Debbie. So nice to see you and Mike. Really good to see you guys. Thanks for saying hi. And Gina, you and Mike, really nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Really, you crossed my mind the other day. John and Donna, oh, it's so good to see you. Really nice to see you guys. Let's see. Is it possible to see the Sloss and Roatan on the Love Boat cruise? Princess does not have an excursion to do that. You know what? I would have to look. The other place I would look, Kay, is like Shore Excursion Group. And I feel like I've looked at those excursions on Shore Excursion Group lately. Remind me, I could send you a link. If you book it with my link, I get a teeny bit of a commission because, you know, Shore Excursion Group is a huge company. Dream Vacations just contracts with them to do the shore excursions. But I want to say that they have an excursion. I would have to look, but that's an option. And usually you're long enough in some of those parts that you could easily do, you know, a second, like an independent tour operator, and it would be okay. So, because so many people love to see those sloths. Yeah, they're just cute as can be. So, let's see. Hey, Laura. Nice to see you, Laura Allen. Good to have you with us. So, Holly is doing Alaska in September. Want to fish in Icy Strait, but don't see any excursions to fish from the ship. Is there private companies there to fish? I could look that up for you, Holly. I would say a couple of things. Either look once again with Shore Excursion Group or look like on Viator.
Mm-hmm.
That's what or here's your other thing, because you know what? Here's what I think. If I ran a shore excursion company and, well, not even like to offer shore excursions, but just like if I was a person that would take people fishing, like I would build myself an awesome website and see if I could do a good job with that rather than letting Viator or Shore Excursion Group or anybody else take such a large cut, because I know they get a large chunk out of what you pay, you know, for the excursion. So just like Google, like fishing in Icy Strait Point and see if there's somebody that like comes up, because often there will, and you can still check out the reviews and see if they're any good or not. But that's a really good way to find things. Like when we found our dinner cruise in Tromso, it was Zanetta here. That's how she was looking for it. Mm-hmm. And she just found it, and they weren't offered through Viator, but they were their own thing. And it was just amazing. And we, like when we went to Russia, that's how I chose our excursion person for the 2 days in St. Petersburg, just on her website. And it worked out like a dream. So yeah. And it was so much more affordable. We saw so much more than we would have going with Princess for 2 days. Yeah, so much more, so much cheaper, way better. And she was really, really nice. Hexams are packing for the Sky Princess departure on Sunday. 800 polka dancers and 6 bands. You all are going to have a ball. You're going to have a ball. Cheryl, if you have a minute with the 6 bands and those 800 people, post a picture or two for us on Facebook or send it to me, and I'll share it. And if you don't want me to share it, I'll just get to see you guys having fun. I am really happy for you. I hope you have a wonderful time. Is anybody else going on the Sky Princess on Sunday? I travel so safely too. Travel safely. Oh, Chris is going on the Discovery. I'm glad I can remember something. Carrie booked his hotel in Rome, Best Western at the airport, so he can take the transfer in the morning. So $106.50 isn't cheap. You know, some days, you know, what's that saying? When in Rome? That just really applies. But I'm glad you're going. I'm really glad you're going. Only 46 days, Tim and Cindy to the Panama Canal cruise. So excited. I am really, really excited. So, oh, Michael says it is not snowing in Buffalo. I was talking, Janet, you're here. Say, north of her, they had so much snow. Let's see. You know what?
I was looking on the Shore Excursions group, and yeah, they've got
monkeys,
some
sloths, and iguanas.
Mm-hmm. They've got 2 or 3 different ones for
and it's on sale for $68. Mm-hmm. So you just go to here. Find my website. Isn't it A. Larson?
Yeah, A. Larson.
I don't think there's a dot in there.
I'll look. Yeah.
You don't have it here. How do you like that? He doesn't have it on his computer. Yeah, send me an email and I'll send it to you. Would you, Kay, if you want to do that? That's a really good way to do it, though. And we have done shore excursions with Shore Excursion Group, and ours have been really good that we've done. We've done some in Mexico and in Europe. Yeah. Let's see. Question. You know what? We have not done the Panama Canal cruise yet. Asking if we've done that and how different the old locks are versus the new locks. You know, I'm going to tell you about that. Okay. I'm going to video it for you when we're there, and I'll share it with you. The reason that I wanted to go through the historic locks is simply because I've studied this. I've read the books. I just really wanted to pass that way. I wanted to actually be passing through there and get to see them before we get to a point in history where there's not passenger ships that go through there so much. I figured that the ships going through the new locks will be available for a long time.
Yeah, here it is.
And so A. Larson.
Yeah, I'll put a link right now.
So anyway, and you just go into excursions at the top, and then you pick your ship and sail date. That's how you choose and see what's available for the different ports. But I am really excited, so excited to see. And I'm really tempted to drag along My Path Between the Seas by David McCullough, because, you know, he has like a picture section in there. And just when I have a free minute to read for a few minutes and get to see, because I think that book more than anything really opened my eyes. I remember learning about it in school, but that is the best. So anyway, that's what I think. Save it for us. Pretty sure they're going. I was thinking you guys were booked. That's why I was like, they need a balcony. I'd love to have you come. I thought, anyway, Diane. Okay, write this down. Okay, Diane and okay, Henry. Okay,
where are we at here?
Solar 26. I'm writing this down. Okay. Right here. Scroll down just up a little bit. Sorry. Oh, wait. We're right there, love. Thanks. So Jane says, anyone looking for snow? There's plenty here. Oh, in Missouri, y'all have a lot of snow. 10 degrees.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. A foot of snow yesterday. Well, maybe this is good. We won't have a drought, right? That's what I always think of when it snows a lot. I always think it's good to have snow. So, yeah. God. Hank's message and Samira, very nice to have you with us. Thanks for popping in from Toronto. Let's see. Do we still have room on November 2026 cruise? Yes, Karen, absolutely. And if I have missed you, send me an email again. I'm getting caught up today and tomorrow. Yeah, everything took longer today than I thought. He tried it again last week and it was rejected. Oh my heavens. I'm writing this down. I'm going to email somebody here. We got to get this put on. You know what? Like what? I don't know. Shareholder. Okay. Alrighty. Haven't gotten that on board credit.
Let's see. Melody says it took a long time to get to the ship using the transfer in November.
Thank you. Maybe it's what I remember you and Lee saying. Yeah, I was at the airport for over 2 hours. Maybe we'll just get an Uber and go down. Yeah, you're not the first people that I've heard say that. So thanks, Melody, for popping in and saying that.
Yeah.
Valerie, nice to see you too. Nice to have you with us. Let's see. Jim says, I think if enough of us commit
on the
comment. Oh, are you talking about commenting on how the shareholder on board credit has given out? Maybe it'll go back to how it used to be. All you had to do was own 100 shares. That's how it is now. You just have to own 100 shares. And I just think if you're going to not make it apply on certain promos, I think you should say it a little bit more out there rather than other, not all doesn't apply with other promos or whatever. And I think that you should be like doing it the same on everybody. And what's this business with, David and Christy not getting theirs?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sounds like Gordon has the infamous cruiser's cough. Gordon coughs his whole life.
I call it, but right now it's got a little tinge of, I call grandson's cough.
I know, since we haven't been on a ship for way too long.
Mm-hmm.
How long? Like 6 weeks since I came home?
Yeah, you were in November, but October.
What's that?
I'm going through withdrawals.
Yeah,
badly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
Liz, so nice to see you.
When you have grandsons who give you a nice big hug and go, Grandpa, you love them.
It's okay. It just doesn't matter.
No.
So Liz, thanks for saying this, Liz. She hopes that everyone caught in the storms are safe and warm. Thanks for saying that. Thanks for saying that, sweetheart. That's really important. Let's see. They're on the sky from Taiwan to Singapore.
Nice.
So exciting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Donna says, because we often go often enough, she stays in Texas City because it's much much lower for the hotel there. But if you aren't going to stay in Galveston, you might want to stay on the island and see some of the sights. Okay, let's just plan on that.
Yeah, I've already got 2 hotels reserved. So
This is Gordon's department. Do you have flights yet for our October cruise to Barcelona?
Barcelona, no.
We'll get those like tonight-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that tonight.
What's in Barcelona? Which October Barcelona?
Yeah,
The Sun
Star.
Inaugural.
The Star.
Star Inaugural. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. Kay is wondering if we recommend any hotels on the island. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Sweetie Pie. Thanks. Okay, Rich says that, you know what, and I have emailed on this. So Rich and Pat went on the Ruby, and they got their like thing saying, you know, that their form had been processed through Stock Perks, but it never showed up on their cruise. And so I've been emailing around about it. Clearly, I have not been successful yet. They even took their stock, like their brokerage statement with them on the ship, and they kept telling them it would be added. And if you're not going to do something, don't say you're going to do it, is my thing. So that's what she's talking about. We're trying to get it. So, Thomas, you're most welcome. You're very welcome. Let's see. They booked with Baden Tours in Roatan. Haven't gone yet. But high reviews, including Ilana from Lifewell Cruise.
Nice.
They've been responsive to emails. There you go. That's a place as well if you want to check there.
There's the address for her.
For the short excursion group thing. Mel runs things. I like that. Nice to have you here with us. Happy New Year. And Happy New Year to everybody. I hope everybody is like enjoying. Mary, are you asking on the Panama Canal group cruise? Yeah. Like, and they got really cheap. Now, somebody says that they have seen somewhere, and it's really hard for me because I never know like how that person did it or what they were booked under. But somebody said that they got their money back because the prices dropped so much. But when I call, and this is actually the truth, like those Princess, the last minute deals with things that make it so cheaper for new bookings only. And so you can't cancel your cruise if you've already made your final payment, and it's not a new booking. And so I haven't been able to find anybody to give that back. Just putting that out there. So, but yeah, Mary, you and Bill come. If you can come, come. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be warm. It's going to be warm. We're going to see things. People going are really nice people. We're going to have a really nice time together. Really nice dinners, sea days, places to see. Yeah, do come if you can come.
Yeah, especially when it's end of February and you've already been sitting through this cold stuff for 6 weeks.
Yeah, North Carolina, Tim and Cindy even had it in just snow. They were sweet and sent me a picture today. Maybe it was yesterday. So Shelly, she'll be on the Love Boat cruise with dining changes. Is there still reserved dining with mini suites? Only if you have a reserve collection mini suite. So if you have a reserve collection mini suite, you still get to go to that part of the dining room. If you have a regular mini suite that's not a reserve mini suite, then you need to make your reservations if you want reservations. Which is, it really, did you want to say something?
Looking at 46 days.
That's what they said. Yeah. That's what Tim and Cindy were saying, just 46 days. Yeah. So that's the answer on that, Shelly. Yeah, if you're a reserve mini suite, then you don't have to worry, or a suite. You get to use that reserve section, the dining room. Let's see. Lori said she just applied for Stock Perks for her March cruise. Hopefully it'll work. I hope so too. Let's see. Gina says, is it possible to call Princess Dining line for chef's table? They say the chef's table and the Kaimus Winemaker's dinner are supposed to be coming soon. But you know what? I'd call because they never announce when they update systems. That's what I would do. If you want it, call. Maybe they can get it for you. Because you know what? When we were on one of our cruises, what's funny?
Keep going. I just reading. I'll stop reading
because somebody on, you know what? I don't know if Ronald is here. When Ronald came with us on our Alaska cruise, he called Princess and actually got him to get the chef's table for him. And so I would say, give it a try. That's what I would say. It's worth trying. And if they say, no, we can't do that, say, well, what date is that? They probably don't know, but I would ask because with that press release, they said it was coming soon. And you know what else I want to add? So that Kindness winemaker dinner, when I talked about that on the Discovery Princess, somebody said, well, I wish they would bring back just like the regular wine things. They do have that. It's just a different thing. So the Kindness winemaker dinner is a dinner in that area special of the ship, but they still do the special, like the wine. What do they call that? Like wine taster? I don't know. Luncheon is the right word, but they do some other ones. So ask around.
Yeah. Check when you get on board at the dining place, or one night ask your waiter, because we were invited to that one that we.
Well, we were invited, but we paid, and we felt bad for our room, well, we didn't feel bad. We just wanted to support him. And so we signed up, but yeah, it helped him out, I think. So Chris says he personally recommends Baden Tours in Roatan as well. There you go. And there you go. And then let's see. Rich and Pat says no snow for them. That's why they live in Phoenix. Let's see. Kay says, what hotels do you have reserved in Galveston? Gordon, that's your department. He'll tell us.
They're Hilton properties.
Here's Lee. She says she used Galveston Saltwater Moms from the airport to the hotel back in November, and they were great. A little cheaper than Uber. Thank you, I'm writing this down. Galveston Saltwater Moms. You know what I used to say? This will just make you smile. But in the years our children were in school, every now and again, when I was, getting us where we all needed to be, because we run America, ladies, I would get a ticket. So, and I used to always tell Gordon, don't they know? Anyway, so when you say the Saltwater Moms, I'd go with them. So I'm writing that down. Galveston Saltwater Moms. And, we are all moms one way or another, whether we have given birth to children or we're just helping with the generations. It matters. Yeah. So
Tim's reminded me to make sure I check into the correct hotel.
I tell you, thank you, Tim. I appreciate that. Kids are great.
I will make sure I'm wide awake when I drive, too.
Christine said kids are great, but unfortunately germs are the things they share anytime. I know our sweet daughter Caroline, that some of you have seen here with us, their little family is having the tummy bug. Everybody is like sick, and now she's sick after cleaning up after everybody else. So I wish I lived a little bit closer so I could go get sick with them, but I could help. So let's see. Oh, Mel Runs Things changed her YouTube name. That's okay. We are tickled pink to have you with us. Yeah. Let's see.
Did you see this question right there?
Okay. I already got that one. Yeah, she was saying about that. Norma just signed up for the Panama Canal cruise. Yes, Norma is coming. Prices have gone up from when I booked on Thursday. Okay, I'm just telling you guys, the prices on cruises right now, just do this. Like
up and down.
They do. They do. So like she said, when she booked on Thursday, I can't remember. Inside and outside went from 1605 to about 24. You know what? It's just got to be the way they program it based on how many people are booking, right? Yeah. So it's still way better than how much we paid, though, let me tell you. Yeah. So, and you'll have to stay tuned if we end up adding the Plus package. Let's vote here. If you think we should add the Plus package to get faster Wi-Fi, put yes. Put yes plus or something. And if you think that our Wi-Fi is going to be fine without having to add the Plus package, will you put something else like no plus or something? Because I'm having a really hard time trying to decide what to do. Because that's so expensive. It's 16 days, and so then it's basically $120 more a day for 16 whole days. And but at the same time, we need to put videos up. I need to be able to talk on the phone to people, and that's a big deal to me. And so if I have to spend my money, I will, but I'd rather not, because that's a lot, as you all know. So anyway, let's see. Donna parks at an offsite parking lot called Indoor Port Parking. It's just that indoor parking. They show you across the street to where the porters take your bags when you board the ship. That sounds perfect. Absolutely perfect. People should write. I'm going to write that down. Indoor port parking, in case anybody ever asks. That's a good thing to know. Thanks, Donna. All righty. Yeah, it is quite the price increase. She's right. Let's see. Donna knows a lot. Donna knows a lot of people that use Galveston Saltwater Moms for transfers, and they're all very happy. Well, thank you. That's what we're going to have to line up. Let's see. Yeah. I would just try. And Gina, if you ever call and they do make the chef's table restaurant, let us know. Reservation, because then everybody will know it's a good time to call for that, because everybody likes that. But if you get on the ship and you haven't been able to book the chef's table yet, then go ask. Ask at whatever dining room they have open to help with dining. Hopefully that line's going to be a lot shorter now that they have that dine line. So, yeah, let's see. Chris says, I have a chance to bid on a Princess upgrade. However, I'm on an accessible cabin. Would the upgrade bid still guarantee an accessible cabin? You know what? I wouldn't count on the system with that, Chris. I just really wouldn't. Because here's the reason I wouldn't. Because I've put people on wait lists before for an accessible cabin in whatever category it is. And invariably, they say they match your wait list with a cabin that is not accessible. So then you call back and you said, you know what, it was supposed to be for an accessible cabin, not just a balcony, whatever. And you know what, you'll be calling 10 times to get that straightened out. So I wouldn't do it. I think you would lose your cabin. I think you would lose your accessible thing. Then they wouldn't give it back. Yeah. So Gregory says 134 days till the Majestic Princess in the Mediterranean. Nice. Oh, that just sounds so lovely, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Gary says, Gary and Edith, hi there, you guys. Doesn't worry. He once tried to pay for dinner with a hotel key card. The waiter was very polite. It's like, could you please give those back?
Yeah, this was sitting on the
You know what,
floor
we used to with our oldest granddaughter, because she was the first, I used to save these and give them to her because she thought she had a credit card until my nurse and said, stop it. When we go to the grocery store, she puts it in the slot for the cash and then they have to come over and get it out. So I can't give those away anymore. It was really sweet. I miss them. All righty. Oh, so you guys think, yes, plus. You think we need to get the plus? Okay, I guess we'll just... Oh, Gina, thank you. She did see a difference between cruises. Thank you, sweet lady. Thanks for saying that. I guess we'll just pay for that and drink a whole lot of mocktails and Diet Coke to go with it.
Well, it'll be warm. We're going to want to stay hydrated. Yeah.
So here, has anybody ever bought the Plus package and ever tried to get more devices of Wi-Fi? I guess we'll just keep sharing. That's the only bad thing.
Yeah, because we get 2.
We used to buy 4, when we didn't buy the Plus package, we'd buy 4 devices so we could each have 2. That's the only downside. Yeah. Have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Let's see.
We're not taking a router.
Yeah.
I don't own a router that.
We are not.
No,
we are not connecting a router. We are not.
Right. No, like I said, I don't own.
We need to have a discussion about that again today, because there keeps being a discussion in some other places about people's success with connecting a router, which is a device, and then getting lots of devices, and they pay for one. So we'll discuss that another day.
Well, you talked about that last week.
Did I?
You were going to do a video.
We got to do that this week.
Yeah, you're going to do a video about patent safety. So that's...
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, if anybody has Rome questions, tell me. I just love Rome. We have to talk about it. The train to Rome was kind of like taking the Sky Train. The train to Civitavecchia was like via rail. We booked that train ahead of time. Had second class car. Was full of cruisers. So make sure you can carry your luggage is what my advice would be. Let's see. Medallion Max worked great on the transatlantic on the Regal. Larry, thanks for saying that. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, Wi-Fi not so good during the Panama Canal cruise last April. Thanks, Rhonda. Let's see. Just off to walk their fur babies.
Okay, I made a note of that.
But listening, thank you for sticking with us, Mel. Gordon, can you figure that out?
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, Myra, you're here.
Thank you very much.
Myra. Thank you, sweetie pie. And it is so good to see you. You cross our minds several times a week. And I wondered how you're doing. So.
And we'll give you some.
Are you doing okay?
Some confetti too. Yeah, Thank you so much.
I'll text you when we're done here.
Very, very nice.
Thanks for coming, Myra. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Well, and nobody has said no so far. So it must be we got to make the plunge and buy that. We'll do it before we go.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's where we were. Mary read recently that you might not want to price Wi-Fi for 4 devices is less. Wait a second.
That you want to price Wi-Fi for 1 versus 4. This last thing
Oh,
needs getting
okay.
Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Thank you very much. Yeah, because it's like $44.95 for 4, and then when you get it half off, then it was 20 something. But I don't really want to pay 20 something a day on top of the plus package for both of us. Yeah. Oh, Rolly, nice to see you. Raleigh's going on the Discovery to the Mexican Riviera in March 1st. So this is a sweet thing to talk about. So my video today talking about Princess, I really appreciated Mark Easton. I don't know that he's here, but he put a comment under the video and saying something, when I said Princess coined the term Mexican Riviera, about it just kind of being like an oxymoron and da 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 da. And I agree. I've always just thought that saying Mexican Riviera for that part of Mexico was just fun. It's not like the Riviera that we think of even remotely.
The French Riviera, no,
even at all. And so I just think I think they have just turned a place that was fine into something that is wow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense at all? Tell me what you think in the comments.
Fun. It is just fun.
And you know what? Some days you just have to think, I want to go on a trip. Where can I afford to go? Where can I go in the time that I've got? And if Mexico is the answer, then the word is go. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
And even if it's not, you're like, oh, well, I would so much rather go somewhere else. No, you have to look at where you can go. So,
well, and it goes back to, I think about you talk about this stuff and you think about it and so on. And then I turn around and I'm editing the video. And like today, she's talking about, she paused and talked about the boat rides in Cabo that they're going to do, or no, that we did, saying that, if we do an overnight,
3 times now.
And so I go back and I dig into our archives and I pull up the video and you'll see where
it's
I
just
put a little
really
bit,
fun.
And I relive it. That's the fun.
That's why you go where you can go.
That's why you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just fun to relive that.
Yeah. So thanks, Gordon. That's a good thing to say. Yeah. Let's see.
Norma
thinks she would use accessible camo. And there's Ronald. His knee is coming along splendidly. Good. I am so glad he's going to be there with bells on for February 21st. Thanks, Pat. She thinks we should get that too. Let's see. Takes lots of pics to make up for the plus.
Well, if you get the plus, don't you get a lot of pictures for free?
You do on the Premiere.
On the Premiere, okay. Do you get 4 devices with the Premiere?
Yeah, you do. You do. You get 4 devices per person with the Premiere. So that would be really nice. But this is okay. I don't. And so that would be like $30 more per day. And I don't need the Premiere package because we're going to be dining with the group. That's going to be wonderful. So yeah. So question on Wi-Fi, can you share the Wi-Fi hotspot off devices? You know what, I in our experiences, well, can you share the Wi-Fi? Can you share a hotspot?
Well, that goes back to, it's actually you're adding another device to your one device connection. That's the same thing.
I don't know. Vote on that. Or we'll vote on it on a video. Let's see. Holly says, if you plan to park at the port, sign up in advance with the Port of Galveston. Parking emails for $10 off. Thank you so much, Holly. Okay. I appreciate you saying that. She gets the emails monthly to remind her. That's great.
Yeah, I like what he says.
Liz says, Panama Canal is the hottest place I've ever been. You'll definitely want to have cocktails to stay hydrated. Thanks, Liz. You're a sweetheart. You two are wonderful. You know, knowing Liz and her husband, my confidence in the public school system is strong. I just am going to say that. I know that doesn't apply everywhere in the world, but they are hope. They are hope for this rising generation, and they give a lot. They give a lot. So you two are remarkable. Let's see. Mark says their Panama Canal cruise on the island. Princess was one of his very favorites. So much history. Thanks for saying that. If anybody has any other suggestions, I know to review my book about it. I know to go to enrichment. We have an excursion book that takes us over to see the visitor center, and the IMAX and everything about it. So if anybody has other suggestions, throw them at us, because I read through all the excursion descriptions and that seemed like the one that included the most. So if there's anything else we should know about, let us know. We've watched a lot of videos about it.
Yeah.
We're going to watch some more. So
Yeah, it's
let's
getting
see.
real.
Samira, how do you say that, my dear? Some cruise ships are not allowing routers. It is Royal Caribbean that's confiscating them.
Yeah.
I think everybody should. Let's see. Hotspot. Ren's thing, hotspots worked for you. Gary, maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's okay. It's a splitting hair thing, isn't it? It's a splitting hair thing. I wondered if it would be fast enough. I don't know. Luckily, for the most part, Gordon and I don't need to use it at the same time. If I want to, so that I can talk on the phone and use my laptop at the same time, usually he's okay waiting then.
Yeah.
He just waits. And then if he's trying to upload a video, I just don't talk on the phone. I just use my laptop. So
yeah, because usually if I'm editing, I don't need access to the.
And if he has a work meeting, then I just read a book. So yeah, it works nice. So English Riviera Torquay. Thanks for saying that. I said that wrong. Torquay. How do you say that? I like that. Let's see. So great to be able to do that. Ontario girl. Oh, they're talking to she and Carrie are talking. Yeah. Okay. Discovery Princess to the Riviera March 1st. They will enjoy a little bit of it, not spend extra and most of the extras. The money will go for purchasing another. That's the thing. One. Yeah, I'm just extra sensitive because my work is tied to this and I can't not be. Yeah. I cannot be there. So let's see. Kevin says he was offered upgrade options in the app at a discounted cost to add. Oh, thank you. To add additional Wi-Fi in his Discovery cruise last month. He had the plus and was platinum. Okay. When we get on the ship, then I'll look and see what it shows. Thank you very, very much. And I am going to upgrade before we go then. I'm not going to wait until I walk on board the ship because I want to start enjoying right away. I don't want to wait in a line for anything. I don't want to be talking to somebody that I don't have to talk to about something I could take care of in advance. So I'm just throwing that out there. I'm kind of that way. Oh, thank you, Mary. Yes. Thank you for saying that. What she means is you buy one 4-device package and share. That's what we used to do too. Yeah. Let's see.
How soon do you have to do the ETA for the UK?
Before travel? You know what I've read about it can take up to 3 days. And so I wouldn't leave it until the last minute. I would do it a couple of weeks in advance, just so that if there's like something weird going on with yours, that you've got it. Yeah. That's what I would do, just like a week or two.
And even if you're concerned that something's going to happen and you can't go 2 days away, it lasts 2 years.
It does, unless your passport expires. But it starts the day after tomorrow. So people traveling that are going to arrive there the day after tomorrow,
you better do it now.
You got to have it. Yeah.
It's only 10 pounds.
Can you get a block of rooms in Galveston? Well, Pat, let's see if we can. Let's see. We'll call him tomorrow and ask if we can. Okay. And then we'll just know that we can all take the saltwater moms down for the rides down. Anybody that wants. Mexican Riviera on the Discovery in 5 days. Get out of the snow.
There you go.
You don't know how tempting that is. Really, really tempting. Like so tempting.
Martin Luther King is a holiday.
Are you busy?
Maybe not.
Well, we'll chat. We'll look and see what's left. Oh, that's really fun. Sounds fun that we can just drive down. Yeah. I'm tired of being cold. What did we miss?
Oh, Kim. Well, Kim was the one that asked about the ETA, but says she's not traveling through until 2026.
Oh, I wouldn't do it now then, because you don't.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, you don't want to, pay for it for all that time. You don't need it.
Yeah.
And then, I guess yeah, it's not expensive. I guess I just don't want it to expire sooner than you would like it to. Yeah. Let's see.
And we've heard that some people say they get a return within 15 seconds. So I've read a few.
They say up to 3 days, though, on their website.
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
So Holly says that when you park at the parking in the Port of Galveston in the port lots, not all are walking distance to the ports, like in LA. There's a shuttle that takes you from the lot to the porters in the front of the long lines. Thanks for saying that, Holly. So I guess some of the, where Donna parks, you can just walk right across. But, I think that's like that way down in Florida, too. They've got a lot that you have to take a shuttle to get up to where the porters are. Thanks for saying that, Holly. So definitely just look at where you're parking. And when you get there, see what's the best thing. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Holly. You are wonderful, sweetheart. Usually have the phone as my one device, then can hotspot occasionally for a Kindle reader, tablet, or Chromebook. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's good to know if people need a hotspot
Yeah.
that it works, because, you know, sometimes it works really good and sometimes not. Karen says yes on the plus too.
So Gregory says, if you can only have one device, can you disconnect that device and then connect the second? Yes, absolutely. That's the way we do it. In fact, the Princess app, the Princess connection will say, "Oh, you've got this device on. Can I disconnect it?"
Yeah,
and
disconnect and then add
right.
it when you want.
Right.
The only cruise line that I know of that tracks whose it is MSC's. And MSC's, I don't think you can get away with like sharing devices, like on one connection. I think that it's yours. That's what I think. I could be wrong,
Yeah.
but that's what I think it is. MSC's the only one I've heard of that you can't switch out. So let's see. Does Azamara only specialize in overnight stays, specifically Italy? Oh, so they have this really nice Italy intensive itinerary for 2025. I haven't seen it for 2026 yet, but they do it all over the world. Is that what you're asking, Gina? Yeah, Azamara goes like all over the place. But they have the late night and overnight stays in some ports. Yeah, it's really in 2025. They have a very nice Italy intensive one. A very, very nice one. Yeah. I think it's when we can't go. I can't remember why. Let's look at it again, Gordon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been I'm
been
writing it
going
down.
back
And if
and
you
forth.
want to, Gina, if you want, send me an email and I'll send it to you. It's really nice. Very nice. Yeah. And I'll look for it in 2026 and see what's shown up and see if they've added it. But
Yeah.
they have really nice ones. Like, you know, that one that I did just in September. Theirs are usually more often like 8 days and longer, but they do have some 7 days, and that's what mine was. But the places we went in the French Riviera, they don't, number one, generally take the huge ships there very often, if ever. Like we went to Cannes, we went to Saint-Tropez, and those places literally are not set up. Even if a ship wanted to tender, they are not set up for 3,000 people to come and get off, or 4,000 or 5,000, however big that ship is, to come and get off and arrange excursions for them. And so they just don't do that. And so it's really cool the ports they go to. Yeah, that was an amazing cruise. Like I miss that. We need to we should pick Azamara in 2025 at some point if we could. Mm-hmm. It's really something. And once you do Azamara, you just want to do it again. The only thing that is, I feel like, and the thing you need to know about Azamara is just that those showers are little with a shower curtain. That is it. And so, but you know, people like different things. And so I would say, just so you know, it's a small shower. It's a tiny shower.
And they don't have an
app.
app.
With a shower curtain. And they don't have an app.
Right? Azamara does not have an app.
They maybe have an app.
No, I
can't remember. You would remember if they did.
Yeah, I thought.
But anyway, Azamara is spectacular. Like so special. Yeah. You'll be spoiled from the moment you step foot on the ship. Yeah. And not kind of the spoiled that drives you nuts, but just the kind of being spoiled and taken care of that's just refreshing. Yeah. You are
pampered.
Yeah. Let's see. Are you going on how the you guys are talking to each other. I love that. Let's see.
She was asking what Vicky? We're doing in Galveston.
Oh, we're doing
that's the Love Boat.
It's the Love Boat, November 16th of 2025 on the Regal. Yeah, 7 days, round trip, Galveston. Down the Mexican Riviera. So you should come if you want to come. What did I say?
Mexican Riviera.
Oh,
it's Western Caribbean.
Yeah,
it is Mexico.
Western Caribbean.
Yeah.
So we'd love to have you. It's going to be really fun. The Love Boat one last year was really fun. Even if you're like not a Love Boat nut, if you're a Love Boat nut, it's a lot of fun. If you're not a Love Boat nut, it's just as much fun. It's just different. You're not going to all the Love Boat things, but really enjoyed. Let's see. Mary would have already booked the Panama Canal, but waiting for the orthopedic surgeon to schedule Bill for back surgery. I am so sorry, Mary. We will keep you all in our prayers. Okay. I'm sorry, but you know what? I hope that really helps. I hope it helps a lot, so you can get back feeling a little bit better and doing better. So
here's what's good to know for Kevin.
If anyone in the U.S. needing passport renewal, my good friend just did his online a few days before Christmas and had his new passport within a week.
Good.
Non-expedited. Thanks for saying that. Yeah. As soon as we get back from the Panama Canal, I'm doing mine online. So thanks for saying that, Kevin. I'm really excited about that online thing.
Yeah.
That's really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Holly says, on Grandma Princess, with one device, plan makes Google Voice Wi-Fi calls would drop in our cabin, but just fine in public areas. Maybe it was just that ship. I think some places, I've noticed even on some princess ships, like it matters. I often sit on the bed because we have a regular balcony. So Gordon sits on the chair at the desk and I sit on the bed to do my work. I've had a few that if I sit on the edge over closest to the balcony door, I get better reception than if I'm sitting on this side of the bed by the wall. So I hear you. I hear you. It's odd that it makes a difference. So thanks for saying that, Holly. If anybody doesn't have good connectivity, just walk around, see what you can pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to see, Dave. If I'm going on the Ruby and May solo, I was told I won't get reservations for specialty dining. I don't need to eat alone. Who told you that? Who told you that?
Yeah.
Dave, I want to know in the comments who told you that, because whoever told you that was wrong and out of line. Because you know what? Our very own Jeffrey, Cruising for One, he's on the Caribbean right now and he is traveling solo. And he called and he got all of his. He told me. Yeah, in our live, he said he did. Yeah, he said that he called and got the reservations that he wanted. And for the ones that he couldn't get, he'll get them when he gets on the ship. But nobody should tell you can't have your reservations because you're traveling solo.
No. That's
just not right. Let's see. Cheryl's so sweet. She's like, so great to hold on to your travel memories with your videos. Don't you just love, do you guys take pictures with your phone? I love taking pictures with my phone. And when we even came back to cruising after, and this is a thing to think about, when we came back to cruising after COVID, I used to bring my camera with me all the time and I would use it quite a bit because I take a lot of pictures. But you know what? I have switched over to my phone. I didn't even take my camera on the last few cruises because when they're on my phone, I go back and look at them a lot. When they're on the camera, not so much. Then I have to be sitting, generally at a computer and looking for something. So it's really sweet. Oh, Dave says the Private Princess chat room. You don't listen to Private Princess chat room. You don't go there. You stick with us. But no, that's not true. Oh, Azamara to Africa. So here's funny you would say this. So the gentleman and his wife, so Brad and Tina Oaks, that own the franchise I'm associated with Dream Vacations, Friday, they are flying off to go on a cruise on Azamara in Africa. And part of that is they're doing safaris as they go. And so if you are just wanting to go to Africa and just do a safari, I got you there. But if you are wanting to do it, I knew two really good companies for that. But if you are just wanting to go see Africa on in the normal way we think of, going to all the different port stops, but you also want the chance to get to go see on the all day long, mini safari things where you're going to go see all the big game and experience all of that, you can do that too on these trips. How cool is that? Yeah. And you're on Azamara the whole time. So it's not even like you're camping at all, which I was going to say with one of the companies, I know for sure it's not going to feel like you're camping because that's how nice their places are. But yeah, I am really excited to hear about it when they get back. It's going to be wonderful. And one of our Let's Go family members that follows along on Facebook a lot, she commented she's going to be on that. So I am, and she does a really good job. Carol Harms, she posts a lot of things where she travels. So I'm so excited to see what that looks like. So yeah, Azamara is amazing. So yeah, let's see. William was on the Sun Princess, had specialty every night. Good for you. Yeah, the Sun Princess is one of those that I think it's really worth it to get the premier package. Yeah. And you know what? If you love, even if you're on one of the smaller ships and you love that specialty dining, I think it's worth it to get the premier package. I do, because
you go to the Crown Grill every night.
Yeah. And they have a big enough menu.
They
You could go there. You could do some Sabatinis. Mm-hmm. A lot of ships have their Catch by Rudy's. So anyway, I don't know. Does anybody have anything else you want to ask before we go? I didn't mean to.
I want a steak now.
Yeah. Oh, well. Is that for the steak?
I don't know.
I don't know who gave
the bell is
who gave
here.
him a dinger. Okay. All righty. Anybody? Oh, Wendy. So nice to see you, Wendy. Let's see. Sure appreciate you. Oh, it covered up here. There we go. I can't wait until you can come sometime too, Wendy.
Yep.
Yeah, you and Dave, I think of you an awful lot, and you're in our prayers. Yeah, hope you're doing okay. Hope your dad's okay. Let's see, Fincian says, been thinking of a 10-day Azamara from Barcelona to Lisbon that stops in Casablanca and Tangier for New Year's 2027. I've been looking around for New Year's 2027. I have, so I'm familiar with that. I'm also familiar where there's a lot of fireworks going on that you can watch from a cruise ship. Yeah, I'm thinking of places to go and things to do. So Michael wants a steak too. I wish you lived close enough. Would say, okay, we'll meet and go to dinner somewhere. That would be fun. Say, oh, Wendy, I knew what you meant. I love and appreciate you too, sweetie pie. Yeah. So.
Oh, that went fast.
Thanks. It did go really fast. Wow. Any questions before we go? We sure appreciate all of you. Thanks for coming and spending a few minutes here with us.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, we're really excited to see you. Yeah, thanks. So I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.